Hey guys, welcome back to another Flesh and Blood video. This video is proudly brought to you by the House of Cards, the official sponsor of my stream. Be sure to check out the link in the description below for all of your Flesh and Blood needs. Going into Nationals, everybody's aware that one of the decks to beat is Lexi. Levia is not really made it to that status yet. She's had some good runs at a couple tournaments over the last month or so, and I think that's really put her into the limelight and really made people think, oh, maybe I should be playing Levia. Maybe Levia is good enough. Maybe Levia can do this or do that. So I'm really curious to see how Levia's turnout and conversion rate turns out at Nationals. I think Nationals is going to be a lot of fun, and so Levia is one of those decks that I'm definitely preparing for, but I'm probably not going to end up playing it. But I highlighted this game because I feel like Lexi and Levia is going to be a close matchup moving forward, and I feel like some of Lexi's on-hit effects really make her give her a edge into the Levia matchup, but I could be wrong. That could just be the couple of games I played. I picked this match because I feel like it kind of highlights a little of what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I am going to pitch. I'm actually going to arsenal my winner's bite here, because this allows me to take a... Oh, you love to see it. No, you hate to see it. Wow, what a roller coaster of emotions that was. So we get to give our opponent a frostbite and then take a card out of their hand and then throw 3 arrows at them. Did I get to block with Bolt Shot here? Just going to take 3. I have no reason to block a claw here. Absolutely zero reason to block a claw. If they're not going to kill us, I'm not blocking a claw. Hey! Let's go. That makes us 4 for 4 on the Hornet Sting tonight. Which, honestly, I think is a pretty good win for us. Give you a frostbite. Let's see what they do with the winner's bite here. Okay. Not that we were going to do anything different regardless, but it's always interesting to see what they decide to pitch. Because we were going to block the Command and Conquer regardless just because of our hand. But if they had thrown a 2 for 6, a vanilla 3 for 6 or something like that, we could have taken it. God, I'm tired. We could have taken it and then decided to and play the other winner's bite if they decided to try and get cheeky and pitch a red. So... throw the Endless Arrow with Go again. I don't know what just happened there. I think I hit the next button one too many times or something like that. That was weird. My opponent blocks 5, which is, I think, is a good decision. And then we'll throw 5. If they're going to throw a claw for 3, then they'll just take the 5. They're just going to pass. Man, I just keep clicking through things, man. I got to pull it together. Okay, my opponent's passing. We're okay with that. So we can go Remorseless into Fatigue Shot, which I actually think is pretty sweet. Or I can go Bolton Shot into Fatigue Shot. Actually, I'm going to go Bolton Shot because if they let Bolton Shot hit, then it's actually a pretty sweet play for us. If this hits, we get to reload a Fatigue Shot. So let's load Remorseless. We will flip Lexi. We're going to choose Go Again off of the Fatigue Shot. And then I'm going to use my Tunic to throw the Remorseless here for 5. We're putting a decent amount of pressure on my opponent here, and we're throwing cards at them that they want to block. Like, my opponent is incentivized to block these cards. And they give us Husk, which feels pretty good. They're just going to take this and let this be like a 1 for 6 or 7, probably. All right, we're up 10 points. So if I go Premed, Codex, get an Endless Arrow. That's not a bad play. I can block with Fatigue Shot if I do that. I mean, and if they don't leave a card in their arsenal, then we're putting them in a pretty tough spot. So what is this going to be for 9 if I had to guess? Okay, so they pick Go Again. So I'm going to take 8, go to 26. Like, Levia gets to have some pretty explosive turns, but so do we. 5, Go Again. Eight, 16, 21, 26. 26-point turn. Not bad from the old Levia deck, eh? And then they get to keep a card in Arsenal. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't get to do that. But, I mean, they did take 2 damage there. They were at 23. So let's get a Endless Arrow here. And then we'll throw the Endless Arrow for 10. This is more about the Endless Arrow being for 10 than the concept of having an Endless Arrow and 3 Ponder tokens. Like, the Endless Arrow for 10 is just like, it's a 10-point turn. So I block 3, swing 10 with the idea of Ponder tokens. Now, the first Ponder token, the second and third Ponder tokens don't really give me any value compared to the first one. So does my man's have a defense reaction, or is he just okay taking 4? Guess he's just okay taking 4. So we're going to go Ponder, 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 Ponder. Yeah. So block Fatigue Shot, go... Actually, block Heat Seeker, go Endless Arrow, Fatigue Shot, Endless Arrow. My opponent doesn't have the Redeemed or anything here, so, or the Blasphemate or anything like that. This normally signals to my opponent that I'm going to try to throw the Endless Arrow again, so it's better for them to block the Endless Arrow. Now, curious to see how they read into that. Bullseye Bracers did make me having an Endless Arrow face up and 1 on the board attacking you a lot scarier than it is here. But it's just, that's like one of the things that we've lost with Bullseye Bracers going away. Bullseye Bracers didn't really take away from your consistency. It just made your insane turns less insane, is honestly how I've read into that situation. So instead of giving them the satisfaction of intimidating a card from my hand, I'm just going to load this with Go Again. They intimidate nothing. We throw 5. And we throw 5 with a relevant on-hit effect. And they have to have a defense reaction, or they have to give us 2 cards here to be able to do this, because they got rid of their flesh bag already, and that was their like freebie around a 5 attack breakpoint that actually got some value for me. Do you remember? My man's just going to 12. Interesting. He goes to 12 to agree to let his next attack. It's just his next attack, right? Attack action card. So if they claw me, it's still for 3, I guess. I mean, I would love to get an Endless Arrow back here if they wanted to give me an Endless Arrow back, like straight up. That'd be great with me. They're going to block this out, stay at 12. And then this is for 4. They're going to go to 7. So am I going to 4 here and going Bolt and Shot for 4, go again, Bolt and Shot for 5, go again? If either of them hit, I reload the Heat Seeker and then throw the Heat Seeker. It's crazy, but I think I am. We go to 5, they go to 7. I don't know that this is the most correct thing I've ever done, but I'm definitely testing the waters here a little bit. And I'm now forcing my Levia opponent to choose whether they want to keep their hand or not. I need to mark down that I went second. Or that I went first, I mean. Talishar, Levia, and I went first. If you're playing Lexi and you're playing against other aggro decks, they're pretty much always going to force you to... They're pretty much always going to force you to go first if they can. Now I'm getting ready to throw 2 cards that my opponent has to block. My opponent has to give me... Okay, yep. They realized they had lost. All right, cool. So in the game, there was a lot of trading back and forth. It really just felt like a race, and I just felt like Lexi just came out ahead of it. There are 2 things that really stand out to me. One, I feel like Flesh Bag, Levia's headpiece, doesn't have a lot of value against Lexi in this matchup, specifically just because of the Intimidate. Voltaire's an instant, so you can just load your last arrow or whatever you're trying to do in response. The only way you really get blown out is if you have like a Codex or something like that you want to play that you can't take, and that's kind of a soul read from the Levia player. And then the other thing that I feel like kind of helps Lexi out in this matchup is the fact that all of her on-hit effects are pretty good. You know, like Sleep Dart, Hamstring Shot are all relevant cards that, you know, tax Levia and make her hands a little bit more awkward. So, but Levia can definitely race, can definitely put pressure on you and put Lexi on the back foot. So my overall experience so far is that Lexi's favored. That's only through a few games. I'm going to keep testing that matchup and see if I can find out some more about it. If you guys have had different testing results, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to talk about it and hear what you guys have to say. As always, if I missed anything or you guys think of better plays, please let me know in the comments below. I'd like to review it and check it out. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys.